The body of a female significantly differs from that of a male. As a result of this reason, women at times experience unique health conditions not found in men. However, the significant problems that arise among different women are that they often ignore symptoms of dangerous diseases. Naturally, females experience different health conditions in their reproductive systems and other organs of the body. These health conditions that are peculiar to women become a cause for concern if they begin to show negative symptoms. Many women tend to ignore the signs of dangerous diseases since they are difficult to differentiate from other normal conditions like period pains. In this video, I will be showing you symptoms of diseases that many women ignore. In some instances, women may lack knowledge about the danger these symptoms pose to their health. Individuals who require this vital knowledge can take different steps to seek correct medication before it is too late. 1. Changes in breasts. Simple observation of your breasts can help you notice signs of breast cancer at an early stage. Different changes can take place in your breasts, such as lumps, wrinkled or red skin. You need to be wary of these changes since they can be signs of dangerous diseases. Pain in breasts before a period is reasonable since it shows levels of hormonal fluctuations. However, lymph nodes and extraordinary pain in the breasts indicate breast cancer. You also need to understand that it is difficult to detect breast cancer when it is still in the early stages. 2. Unpleasant excretions. The type of excretion should not be green or produce an unpleasant smell. If you notice these features, then it means that there is a problem. Bloody discharges are normal between periods, especially about 2 weeks before the next period. When you experience unpleasant excretion, this is a sign of infection or some form of inflammatory process. It is essential to consult a doctor as soon as you notice that there is something wrong with your system instead of ignoring it. 3. Heavy period. When you notice something fishy about your period, you need to see a gynecologist. A reasonable period is stable, and it consists of a cycle of 21 to 35 days long. If your period is longer than 7 days and the color of discharge is bright red, then you need to know that the sign is not good. There are several reasons for the substantial period, and some of them are simple, such as climate changes, overworking in the gym, and the condition can be hereditary. Serious causes of the substantial period can include uterine myoma or endometriosis, thyroid dysfunction. It is essential to see a doctor if you experience heavy periods since it can lead to anemia. 4. Swelling of legs. Many women often ignore the symptoms of leg swelling in the belief that it is a result of bug bites. Others think that the swelling of legs is a result of the clash of ideas that should not happen in the first place. However, chronic pain, especially in the joints, may be a sign of arthritis. If you want to prevent this disease, it is essential to visit a doctor the moment you witness unusual changes to your body. 5. Fatigue. Fatigue is another symptom that many women often ignore but is a cause for concern. To some people, it can be a result of lifestyle choices or requirements of their professionals. Some women who ignore this problem conveniently forget that it can be due to lack of proper attention to healthcare. This condition can lead to other mental health problems like the stress of depression, and these are not good for overall health. 6. Abdominal pain. There is a possibility that abdominal pain can be a result of aspects such as stress or abnormal eating patterns. However, this can be a looming sign of diverticulitis infection. The condition can be problematic in the long run, hence the need to prevent it while still in the early stage. Many women tend to ignore the symptoms of diseases that can cause serious health problems in the long run. Many people believe that the signs are normal, yet they can cause serious implications. It is good for women to visit a doctor the moment they notice unusual changes to their bodies since they can lead to severe diseases. 7. An increase in the rate of urination. An increase in the rate of urination shows that there is a problem developing either in your kids or the urinary duct. Under normal circumstances, you should visit the bathroom between 4 to 10 times a day if you drink the usual amount of water. However, if you notice that you are visiting the bathroom more often, you should see a doctor. Increased urinating can indicate that something is wrong with the vaginal microflora. There might also be a hormonal imbalance which needs examination by a doctor. The other issue that you should know is that if you urinate often and feel thirsty, that may be a sign of diabetes. These conditions can pose a real threat to health, and they deserve attention before it is too late. 8. Weight loss. If you experience weight loss of about 10 to 15 pounds within 12 months, you should see a doctor. If this weight loss is unexplained regarding change of diet or sporting activity, it becomes abnormal and requires examination. Many people ignore this kind of weight loss. You need to be wary of unexpected weight loss over a short period. Weight loss of this magnitude can be a sign of cancer, type 2 diabetes or Crohn's disease. These symptoms show that something is not right in your body. When you notice these signs, you need to consult a doctor while it is still early. 9. Hair growth in odd places. Excessive hair growth in women that commonly appears in male fashion is a condition that is also known as hirsutism. The disease is associated with hyperandrogenemia, and it affects approximately 7% of women in the US. Men are usually hairy compared to women, so excessive hair growth in odd places in females deserves attention. The condition of hirsutism is an indication of too many male hormones in the female body. The state can lead to infertility, risk of breast cancer or metabolism disorder. The condition can also lead to endometrial diseases, and these are not good for health in the long run. It may be necessary to see an endocrinologist when you notice abnormally excessive hair growth on your body. 10. Post-menopause bleeding. After menopause, women are not expected to experience menstruation under normal circumstances. If you experience something like menstruation after your last period, then you need to see a doctor. The condition is dangerous, especially if it starts about a year after your final period. Bleeding after menopause can be symptoms of uterine cancer, cervicitis as well as myoma. If you notice signs of menstruation after menopause, it can be a sign of other dangerous pathological processes, and you do not need to ignore these. The conditions likely to result from symptoms of bleeding need early prevention before they generate into serious problems. If you experience any symptom that doesn't feel quite right, listen to your intuition. You know your body best and can sense when something may be wrong. Remember, seeking care early can help ensure the best outcome possible. If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, comment below and let us know what you think, and also hit the subscribe button never to miss any updates from us. More amazing secrets and tips will keep coming. Join us on the healthy side of life. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we have handpicked for you to enjoy next. Stay healthy.